One of the biggest reasons people hesitate before investing in buy-to-let property is fear. The mainstream media love to tear down property investment, whether that's bad tenants, void periods, management issues, maintenance costs, or properties falling in value. I get it, you should be scared. But the good news is that's completely normal. It's a big step, it's a lot of money to invest, and you need to know that your money's working hard for you and also safe. So let's have a look at common fears that I hear on a daily basis and how I can solve them for you. Probably the number one fear that you're thinking right now is getting stuck with a nightmare tenant. That's why we use trusted letting agents to vet the tenants properly. They have specific software that can check the background history, so CCJs, bankruptcy history, any issues with paying landlords in the past. They can check employment history, income, references from the managers. On top of that, the properties we secure are properties that families and professionals will actually want to live in. The kind of people who want to go to work, have a home to come back to and look after the property that they're in. Another worry is having your property sitting empty. The East Midlands market, especially cities like Lincoln, Nottingham and Derby, have a strong rental market and a huge demand for properties in the area. There's a huge demand for professionals and families that are looking for a home to stay in. Pair that with proactive management, the voids will be kept to an absolute minimum. A third fear that I come across is maintenance cost of the property. Properties can be absolute money pits if you buy the wrong ones, and that's why I do the full due diligence on the property up front, do the works before, so you're not hit with unexpected costs down the line. And with my trusted letting agents, they'll do regular inspections to make sure your asset stays in good condition. Like I said earlier, the mainstream media love to talk about all the different changes in the industry and how it's going to affect the property prices. They say with rising interest rates, no one's going to be able to afford them and the property prices are going to plummet in value. But if you look at historical data, you'll see that property prices double in value every 10 to 15 years. If you hold for the long term, focus on strong fundamentals and keep cash flow coming in, short dips in the market won't derail your long-term wealth building. And the final fear I hear a lot about from investors, especially down south or out of area, is how are they going to make sure they're not hit by hidden fees down the line or being left alone in the process. I've heard horror stories of people trying to do it alone, be hit with a massive maintenance cost or acquisition cost that they weren't aware about. With me, everything is 100% transparent, there's no hidden fees, no surprises, this is a tried and tested model that I use for myself. And it's really important to me that we communicate through the entire process. From understanding your criteria, to sourcing the properties, to managing the refurb, to letting the property out and beyond, it's really important to me that you know exactly where you stand. Your fears are valid, but with the right approach, they don't have to hold you back. I do the heavy lifting and you get the end result. A fully managed, income producing property without the day-to-day hassle. Have you got any more fears? If you do, please leave them down below and I'd love to make a video about them. And if you do want to get in touch about potentially getting involved in a property investment with myself, click the link, leave your details, I'll be in touch to see if I can help. And by the way, don't forget to press like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.